So I wanted to talk a little bit about people pleasing and the link between people pleasing, where's the camera? There. Link between people pleasing, authenticity and energy. And I get a lot of clients talk to me about people pleasing. It's something that I absolutely love talking about because I think quite a lot of people do it really. It comes from a wound that we've got that we may have had from previous lives or previous generations that's been passed down from us, but it can also come directly from childhood, and it's the fear of abandonment and the fear of our survival. Obviously, the strongest human instinct is to survive, and we are social animals. We're mostly chimps. We've got a huge part of our brain, which is the limbic system, which is the chimp brain, and then the human brain developed after that. So we are governed by this chimp brain, which is the fear center, the amygdala, as well. And part of that means we feel safe when we're in social groups, or the chimp part of us feels safe when we're in social groups. So we don't want to be rejected from those social groups, because in the past that rejection has meant death potentially. So as chimps, if we're out on our own, then we're likely to be attacked by predators and etc, etc. But that's not actually relevant now, because you can go out on your own and be fine. You don't always need to be with your tribe or your crew or your group. I don't know what the collective noun is for chimps, but that's exactly it. It's irrelevant now, but we still carry that fear, because that fear response in us is way more automatic than the slower thinking, the response part of the reaction. So when you react quickly and it's emotional. It's fear. Oh my god, I need to say something that they want to hear, or else they're going to reject me. This is all happening really, really quickly. Or if you have the time to slow down, or if you've trained yourself in the awareness, you've trained yourself in the ability to pause and take a moment, take a breath and respond, then you've got the ability to say, actually, I'm going to connect with the human side of me, the rational part of me that knows that if I speak up and say my truth, I'm not going to get rejected and I'm not going to not survive. So people pleasing comes from the need to survive and the need to be part of a group and not be rejected. But it's exhausting, isn't it? People pleasing is exhausting, because it's not, when you're people pleasing, you're not doing what you want to be doing, you're doing what you think they want you to be doing. And that's another point of it. It's what you think they want you to do. But actually, a lot of people, when you start to push through that belief and start to say, actually, I'm just going to try out speaking my truth and not doing what I think they want me to do, and just testing the water and seeing what the reaction is, 9 times out of 10, the reaction is, oh, okay, then that's fine. It's one of acceptance. So when we are living by this belief that I think that they want me to do this, and then you going along with that belief based on that survival instinct, it is exhausting. And it's also exhausting for them, because you're not, like I said in my last video, you're not giving them permission to be authentic. When you're not authentic, you're not giving other people permission to be authentic. You're kind of spreading the narrative that it's okay to not be real, and they will then copy that subconsciously. And it's also exhausting for them, because they can feel when you're not being, where's the camera? They can feel when you're not being authentic. So everyone's got a truth barometer in them. You can sense when people are being real. You know when you're being lied to. We can pick up when we're being lied to. People that have got a really good truth barometer hate being sold to, and they can sense when people are being fake. And there's more people than you realise that have that really good truth barometer in them. And I'm sure you're sitting there watching this and you're thinking, yeah, I know when people are being fake. But so when you say to somebody, oh yeah, that's fine, when it's not, they get uncomfortable because they can feel that you're not being real. So then it creates that reaction, that physiological, visceral response in them that is, oh, I don't feel good about this because I know that they're not being true. So I had an instance the other day where I was sitting with a group of people and they were speaking another language, and I don't know this language. I know a little bit, I can say a few words, but I can't converse, and I certainly can't understand what's going on in a rapid conversation between old friends. And I was thinking, okay, so I've got two choices here. I can either be polite, my social self kicked in and said, okay, I can either be polite and nod and smile and pretend to be part of the conversation, even though I really don't know what's going on, I don't know what they're saying, I don't know what they're laughing about, I don't know what they're joking about, it could be the most inappropriate things. Or I can pick up my phone and sort out some stuff that I need to sort out, which seems really antisocial. What do I do? And I thought, well, okay, I will try and nod and smile for a bit, because that's the social thing. And it just felt so wrong, and it was exhausting. Even for those few minutes I was doing it, I thought, this is exhausting. I'm not being real, and I can't keep this up. And so I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to pick up my phone and go on that. And I don't care if it looks antisocial, because I need to be real here, because I'm preserving my energy, because your energy is more important than, it's more finite than time, really, because everything is energy. So it's more valuable. So you need to preserve your energy. So when you're lying, when you're putting on a front, when you're being fake, when you're being inauthentic, when you're not being true, when you're people pleasing, it just drains you. It's like people that lie. If you construct a web of lies about a situation, the energy that takes to remember is huge, isn't it? If you don't lie, if you are speaking the truth, you don't have to remember anything, and you're going to say the same thing every time, because it's just there. It's no storage. It's no massive web that you have to consult. It's just there. It's easy access, and it's lightness. So it's quite interesting, really, because it's kind of linked to lightness in the sense of being minimal. And I love minimalism, and I will speak about that in probably another video. But yeah, it is interesting how truth is minimalism, really. There's no clutter, there's no excess, there's no noise. It's concise and it's clear, and that's lovely. So that's everything. Leave a comment if you want to, subscribe if you want to. I'm available for coaching if you want to. It's all down below, and thanks for watching. See you next time.